Well, I think we're live. No, we're not. What's going on?
Damn it.
Like... Oh, we are live. How about that?
Oh shit, we're live. So sick. What's up, Randy?
What's going on, brother?
Just learning how to speak, fluent Russian, bro.
Yeah?
I've been drinking vodka like it is water since I was like 6 years old.
That's English.
My cousin Nikolai, he taught me.
That's English.
I'm excited to get on here. We're gonna do. My voice is like really loud, so I'm kind of like adjusting as we go. But I'm excited to get on here. We're gonna do like a little welcome video. Say what's up to the audience. Kind of introduce yourselves a little bit. And welcome to the Normal Sucks podcast. If you haven't already, we've had some incredible clips. Super sexual. Just kidding. Mostly intellectual. But go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And on Instagram, you can follow us at Normal Sucks Podcast.
That's it. You got it.
And then you want to follow, and I'm basically I'm the one that does the clips on the Instagram. Randy, what do you do, bro?
I produce the podcast and I cut up the clips on YouTube.
He's a freaking podcast producer. So, yeah.
I'm pretty proud to say that, actually.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
He does a good job. We make a pretty good team. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I hope you guys, I'm pretty sure you do. I mean, look at this fucking set. Like, we kind of move some things around.
It's a pretty chill set, right?
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, we have like this hidden light behind us that was like $5 somewhere, and it makes the podcast look like $1 million. So
That's right.
yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
It's about the small things, bro.
Kind of move some things around, and like again, just to kind of preface it, we want to get in this video, just kind of introduce ourselves, let you guys know where we're at, right? Because we've been just pumping out content. We're still setting a lot of things up. Just to kind of give you context, but and then kind of what to look forward to. So, Randy, you kind of want to kick it off and give people an update, let them know where we're going, that kind of thing.
So kind of like he said, this is the beginning stages of our podcast. I mean, we've already had our first guest and first episode, but of course, we will be expanding our content. As you saw, we kind of did like a longer form or format as far as the time length goes for the podcast. However, we are planning on doing a couple things that are, different. As you know, normal sucks, and we are not that.
Normal fucking sucks.
And for everybody, please do not take offense to the name. It's actually not a negative connotation. We're just kind of...
Yeah, or do take offense to it.
I mean... You shouldn't.
If it pisses you off a little bit, just embrace it. Like, accept it.
Take
hit
it
the
as
subscribe
motivation.
button.
Make it motivation right there.
Yeah, and then also hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like and comment and tell us that it pisses you off.
Please comment, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, for everybody, please comment.
Yeah. Tell us what pisses you off. We want to talk about it.
And tell us what you would want to see from us. I mean,
certainly
honestly.
facts. But yeah. So we have obviously the set and everything going. RIP to the old podcast. It is now new and improved, rather evolved to say the least. And
I don't think they know what the old podcast is.
It doesn't matter, bro. I mean, you want to talk about ignorance is bliss, dog?
No, I really don't care about it. This is a new podcast.
It was fun while it lasted. We had some cool guests that we'll probably invite back on the show. So, but we have the set kind of figured out now. Randy's done an awesome job of figuring out all the gear. As you guys can tell, we're still putting up logos and kind of some of the more creative aspects of it. So most of that stuff should be knocked out here pretty soon. I'm looking forward to having all that just taken care of, so everything looks super professional and clean. So we're not lazy, we're just getting there. We wanted to put out content though as soon as possible, so at least everybody can kind of see, hear some of the guests that we've already included on. But what do you think about the first podcast, dude?
First podcast was great. Of course, improvement to come on all the other podcasts. But as far as Trevor being a guest, is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, which, by the way, it was one of the topics I had written down here that I think is super important to address. Some of the things to look forward to is our guests. What you're gonna find. So Trevor was an awesome first guest. And in the future, we're gonna continue to have awesome first
Bring
guests.
It up a little bit more. I got you. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. You're good. But yeah, so we're gonna continue to have super awesome guests, and I think a lot of people, if you're following or if you've been kind of paying attention, it's okay, there's some people who are into making money in sales, right? And I think that young people who do well at that, or just people in general who are doing well at that, is such an interesting guest to have to hear their perspective, because it's not normal to that's why people who make a lot of money are in the top 5, 10, 1% of age bracket or in America in general. And so the fact that they're not normal is a cool perspective to hear, and how they think, how they go about it. Now, on the last pod, back in the day, right, during the Ignorance is Bliss days, we had some awesome other guests who were creatively extraordinary. And so they, do you remember some of the guests we had on before?
I remember pretty much all of the guests.
Yeah.
From Zach. I think Zach.
That was a cool one.
That podcast, like I've said this on Ignorance is Bliss as well, that's probably my favorite podcast. And the reason why that is because I actually got into a new genre of music that I completely didn't thought, like I never thought that I would have liked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it actually became like such prevalent music for me that I was like listening to like for a whole week.
Right.
Like
yeah.
It was that, and that was immediately after the podcast.
I listened to Phase Wave on the daily. Shout out Phase Wave.
Yeah, shout out Phase Wave.
Yeah.
We should have him on again. Honestly, here I think that would be a great experience.
It'd be cool. Yeah, and we got Nick Kano on. Our good friend Kenzie Williams. That was an interesting podcast. That was super funny. That was a lot of fun.
Most interesting podcast.
Yes, super cool because she does basically like what would you call it, adult film work. She has an OnlyFans, bro. Yeah, she has an OnlyFans, and she's fucking killing it. Honestly, she has like a following, and she makes enough money, like way more. I mean, like fucking lots of money, dude. Like 5-figure months, no questions asked, right? And it was cool hearing her story and her perspective. And it was super fun. And I think that's like really the main purpose of who we're gonna bring on and some of the guests to look for in the future. I think we'll do some fun segments and stuff and mix it up. Which is some friends who we know, get everybody a chance to have some fun, right?
Right. And so the idea of normal sucks is nobody wants to watch anything that's truly normal, right?
Normal, dude. Yeah.
Like nobody wants to watch it. That's why we created this title, is because we want to let you know that we are not normal. You want to watch us. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing on here will be normal. So if you're easily offended, you should still watch it and subscribe, like, and comment. Tell us you're offended. But if you're not, you're gonna love this podcast. It's gonna be outrageous and fun.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're gonna be providing knowledge on the side. So it's not just gonna be all fun and games. We're going to be trying to make an impact as well.
Oh yeah. I think the impact will just come naturally, that's, I think one of the things we've enjoyed about it is like having different guests come on who have, really great mindsets or insight on certain, relevant topics, and them getting to share some of their own insight and knowledge. And, it's just been like, honestly, a really cool networking opportunity. And already we've had a lot of people with just awesome feedback. Like, it makes us feel good. That's why we're moving with this thing, and we're super excited. We're gonna have some really cool guests on, so there's gonna be a lot of different like stories and perspectives kind of being exchanged there. The conversations, bro, like they're gonna be outrageous, bro. Just like last time, only this time I think it's gonna be an interesting go at it.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, it's definitely gonna be a different take.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a different dynamic. I mean, you and I make a different dynamic, and just adding a third person is just gonna make it that much more interesting. So
facts. And what I'd say too is like, I've been thinking because for those of you who follow me, like I have a vlog going, and Randy and I have been trying to get this podcast up and going for, at least a couple weeks now, but really been planning it for a couple months. Now that said, if there's one thing that, like, if you're watching this podcast, and we'll kind of, this will, bring it full circle, normal sucks, dude. Like, if there's anything that you get from this podcast, if you're in life and you're trying to go from point A to point B, whatever, if that's in a creative endeavor, if that's in school, if that's at work, we hope that this podcast will allow you to see the perspective of other people who are going through the exact same adversities and have been through the mental, warfare, so to speak, of trying to get ahead in life simply. And I think that what you'll be able to take from that, hopefully, I think that's the purpose of the content that I strive to create, and also entertainment, of course.
We're in a complete agreement.
Yes. So entertainment for sure. But hopefully you can leave with something that can potentially change your life for the better. I think the biggest key to this podcast to really actually absorb the true value of it will be to take some nuggets of knowledge or wisdom, or some suggestions, recommendations from the people who we have on, and actually start to apply it immediately to your life. And hopefully you can get from point A to point B, because it's really what life is. Once you hit one point, you want to get to the next, and hopefully you can see that you are not alone in that journey. And there's other people who are on that journey, have been through that journey, or are starting that journey. And hopefully this podcast can bring you some value and help you feel empowered and encouraged to to overcome uncertainty. So that way life, you don't have to live a normal life, like whatever that means to you. Everybody has their own idea of what a normal life, is and what extraordinary is. Personally, my biggest fear, like I've said before, is living a normal average life. Like I hate the idea of that. And I have my idea of what that means to me. And yeah.
Right. No, I mean, I'm in complete concurrence. And since this is what we want this podcast to be is more of a community where everybody gets to learn. And if you are impacted by our podcast, like Joey says, I mean, don't forget to, reach out to us, whether it be here on the comment section on YouTube, Instagram, wherever. We would love to hear. We would love to, get in contact with people as well. I mean, just if that does happen, I'm going to feel really good about myself and the butterflies will be in my tummy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. But remember to go vote today. It's almost voting day. If you don't want to, don't go vote. I really couldn't care less. But if you do want to, I guess might as well go send it, right?
Yeah, I shall definitely vote.
Yeah. Do we? I'm pretty sure we covered some pretty key points. Keep it short and simple. Yeah. Is there anything else maybe you wanted to add?
No, I mean, you're gonna see as time goes on what we're all about.
Yo, this shit's gonna be fucking sick. The one issue I would run into is that I feel so weird not having like a table blocking my legs. I just put on jeans because my damn legs look so fucking skinny, bro, on camera.
Bro, you need to stop with that bullshit,
bro, it's a fact. But I put some jeans on. I look pretty good. I mean, I always look.
I like the
good,
knee rips, bro. No cap.
Dude, the knee rips look pretty fucking fly.
I fuck with those.
Yeah, I hope you guys like the stickers on our laptop. I hope you guys like the content. I hope you guys are excited for the future. Maybe catch your, some of your friends. If you have any recommendations or someone you want to refer to us, shoot us an email at normalsucks23@gmail.com.
That's correct.
Or
we'll set that in the description below as well.
Yeah, or comment on us. Yeah, actually, don't fucking comment on. Like, dude, message us. Like, get a hold of us on. DM us on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll put everything's gonna be in the link of our bio.
Yep, awesome, cool, man. I love you guys. Normal fucking blows. So we have a podcast about normal sucks.
We should do.
That's a fact.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. Hope y'all stay tuned to what we got.
Catch you on the flip. Peace. Nice.
Bye. Oh God, they heard that.